snow squall that blew through our area tonight caused havoc on area lakes. Dispatchers confirm they've responded to a number of ice rescues.
Just before 9 o'clock tonight, I spoke with Herman, who has a business that helps people when they get stuck on the ice. He said it was that snow squall that caused some major problems on Lake Winnebago in the Oshkosh area. The biggest issue, he said, was visibility. Now, this is some video that one of our Fox 11 photojournalists just sent back. This is showing the current conditions out there right now. Herman told me that he spent a good part of his evening helping people on Lake Winnebago who were on the ice get off safely. He said the visibility from the squall was so bad, it was about 2 feet, that it was tough for drivers to navigate. He helped about 3 or 4 people, he said, who had driven their vehicles accidentally into cracks in the ice. He said he heard of 2 vehicles that went in on Lake Poygan and that a dive team had been called in. He wasn't directly involved in any of those rescues. He said as far as he knew, everyone had gotten off the lake safely. Some had to abandon their vehicles that were stuck in those ice cracks. Earlier, he posted this message on social media.
I just got off the lake. It's a whiteout out there. I'm trying to get people to shore. If you don't know where you're going, wait till this clears up, stay put. I don't want anybody driving into cracks and we have a fatality somewhere. Just stay put and wait till it to lighten up.
And Fox 11 is reaching out to authorities looking for more details and information. As you can see, some rescue vehicles were still out there working tonight.
It's going to continue overnight. Cold air continues to filter in, and you'll still see some blowing snow around the area, even though the falling snow, it appears, is done for just.
It is really not prudent to pull masks off children. You could create a risk that you would see an increase in infections.
The White House says it's planning to distribute high-quality masks to kids in the days ahead. The Appleton Area School District is joining several other school districts in lifting its mandatory school masking policy. This morning, the school board voted to make masks optional starting February 28th. Fox 11's Monique Lopez reports.
Appleton Area School District students and staff in grades 5K to 12 will no longer be required to wear face masks at school. 5 board members were on board with the change, while only 2 voted against it.
When we talk about social and emotional learning for all students, I think we're forgetting the social and emotional part of a majority of our students. The longer we mask, the more a majority of our students are hurting.
The mitigation plan still means that masks will continue to be required for early childhood and 4K. They will also be required for all students on public or school transportation.
I'm concerned about the low level of vaccination at the elementary level and the possible health risks.
Making masks optional or mandatory in schools has been a hot button topic in many school districts. That contention was another reason some board members didn't want to move to masks being optional.
One student noted their perception of the division in tension currently between those who resist wearing a mask and those who wear a mask for personal safety. Another student asked us to consider a policy regarding the harassment of those who choose to wear a mask.
The board's Monday vote comes before the release of the CDC's expected new mask guidance. Those recommendations could come as early as next week.
I think it is a big statement to, as a district, break our traditional practice of going not in line with those experts and institutions that are charged with this kind of information.
The board originally voted in November to lift its mandatory mask mandate January 18th. But with the COVID-19 Omicron variant surge, the topic was revisited last month, and the decision was to extend its face mask policy.